ticked his watch, the hand stood still. A silver flash, a subtle thrill, said, care to pause this fleeting night? Dance with me by candlelight. The clock above had lost its pace, but I was drawn into his grace. One footstep in, one heartbeat caught inside his midnight pocket watch. Midnight watch, don't start to chime. Let jazz suspend the hands of time. One more sway, one more spin. Let this brief world slowly begin. Midnight watch, please stay undone. Our story's just begun to run. A fragile dream, too sweet to blood. Just hold me close and let time stop. We circled round the empty floor like ghosts who danced there once before. His fingers warm, my pulse was shy, but stars were spinning in the sky. He whispered low, it's just one song, but somehow it was all night long. I wore no name, he wore no clock, just rhythms hum and tickings mock. Midnight watch, don't start to chime. Let jazz suspend the hands of time. No yesterdays, no ticking thought, just now and this midnight watch. Time may return and break the spell, but hearts remember what eyes don't tell. So when the bells resume their run, I'll still recall how we were one. Finite watch, one final round, the softest steps on silent ground. I'll leave with grace, no word, no blood, but always keep that midnight watch. Dim low, the crowd leans in. I take my mark, the song begins. But just before the second bar, you stepped in from the smoky dark. No words exchanged, just silent cue. We bowed as if the world once knew that every line and every view was waiting for this curtain too. Curtain call for two, no script to read, just swinging soul and secret need. We move like echoes through the air, two shadows locked in jazz affair. Curtain call for two, then fade to black. A moment shared, no strings to track. They saw us sure we knew the truth. A final bow and vanished you. Your hand found mine beneath the light. Our steps were smooth, our hearts polite. The band kept time, the crowd just sighed, but we were living what's denied. You spun me once, then twice again. The stage forgot who lost, who wins. We weren't in love, we weren't pretend. We were just music music start to end. Curtain call for two, no need to stay. We played our part, then stepped away. No names were said, no future planned. Just one duet we let withstand. Curtain call for two, then down it came. We vanished with the last refrain. A fleeting scene, a dance, a cue, but still it plays that call for two. And maybe someday, years from now, I'll hum the chords, recall somehow a night that never had to last, yet echoes soft through every jazz. For two, that's all we were. A whisper in a music blur. You held my soul for just a song, but in that tune we both belong. Lights dim low, the crowd leans in. I take my mark, the song begins. But just before the second bar, you stepped in from the smoky dark. No words exchanged, just silent cue. We bowed as if the world once knew that every line and every view was waiting for this curtain too. Curtain call for two, no script to read, just swing and soul and secret need. We moved like echoes through the air, two shadows locked in jazz affair. Curtain call for two, then fade to black. A moment shared, no strings to track. They saw a show, we knew the truth. A final bow, and vanished you. Your hand found mine beneath the light. Our steps were smooth, our hearts polite. The band kept time, the crowd just sighed. But we were living what's denied. You spun me once, then twice again. The stage forgot who lost, who wins. We weren't in love, we weren't pretend. We were just music, start to end. Curtain call for two, no need to stay. We played our part, then stepped away. No names were said, no future planned. Just one duet we let withstand. Curtain call for two, then down it came. We vanished with the last refrain. A fleeting scene, a dance, a cue, but still it plays that call for two. And maybe someday, years from now, I'll hum the chords, recall somehow a night that never had to last, yet echoes soft through every jazz. Curtain call for two, that's all we were. A whisper in a music blur. You held my soul for just a song, but in that tune sparkled in the light, like gold dust floating out of sight. I laughed and brushed it all away, but felt it linger through the day. His words were smoke, his smile was wine, his presence soft, a crooked line. He danced like wind, he spoke like flame, then left before I knew his name. Gold dust air still in my lungs, a tune unsung, a bell unstrung. I try to breathe, but you're still there, a shimmer caught in gold dust air. Gold dust air, no weight, no sound, but in your ghost I'm gently bound. You disappear without a care, but left me lost in gold dust air. The night moved on, the band played slow, but I stayed frozen in your glow. I traced your steps in trumpet lines and found you hiding in the signs. A trace of musk, a drop of gin, a laugh I swore came from within. You vanished like a midnight prayer, but I still sway in gold dust air. Gold dust air, like silk and light, you haunt the breeze, you kiss the night. No photograph, no souvenir, just breathless jazz and gold dust near. A spark could set me free. You didn't stay, but now you shine inside this song, still partly mine. Gold dust air, you weigh me down. In satin smoke, I wear your crown. A fleeting love unfairly rare still glows in me, like gold dust The chandelier began to dim, the final notes grew soft and thin. His hand still rested on my waist, but time had picked up sudden pace. The band began a slower tune, a waltz beneath the fading moon. We danced like ghosts too tired to cry. One last goodbye, one last reply, last waltz in blue, one final spin. No more beginnings to begin. The night collapsed, the floor withdrew, and all that's left this waltz in blue. Last waltz in blue, no words to say, just trembling feet and slow decay. We swayed like stars about to fall, too far, too soft to fight it all. bayonet just whispered low, like someone learning how to go. The lights grew still, my breath grew thin. I wished we hadn't danced again, for now I'd feel the echo sting of one last pull and no next spring. Last waltz in blue, don't end so fast. You're all we had, you're all that's past. A silent step, a tear in cue, and fate in shoes and velvet blue. If love's a song, then this was ours, not made to last, just grace and bars. And though the curtains now descend, we dance the truth, we dance the end. Last waltz in blue, don't haunt me so, but hold me once before I go. One spin, one sigh, one night we knew, forever lost in waltz and blue. Nora wrote your name on napkin folds, then tucked it in my evening coat. Each note I sang, each stage I crossed, was one more letter never posted. I poured you out in every verse, in swinging jazz and soft rehearsed, but never dared to send them through. The fear was sharp, the love was true. Letters never sent, still hide in rhyme, tucked in melodies and time. Each word I sang was meant for you, but hidden deep, no postage due. Letters never sent, but always there, in smoky rooms and silent stairs. They float like ash, they drift like rain, a heart unread, again, again. The mic was warm, the crowd was kind, but none of them were in my mind. I watched the door through every set, just hoping you'd come back. And yet you never knew how loud I cried. Inside each line I dressed in pride. They heard a tune, a subtle bend, but never knew to whom I'd send. Letters never sent, in minor keys, wrapped in velvet harmonies. I folded love inside each line, then sang it out like it was mine. Letters never sent, they burned so slow, inside my chest in ebb and flow. One day perhaps they'll find their air, but not tonight. You're not out there. Some stories stay inside the jazz, too shy to ask, too bold to pass. And so I sing, not to forget, but write you still, without regret. Letters never sent, the ink still dries inside these songs and smoky skies. You'll never read what might have been, but I will sing and write said, one more round before you go. His tie was loose, his smile bold, but eyes like jazz, cool, sharp and old. I sipped my drink, smoothed down my dress, played coy beneath the candle stress. His voice was smooth, a midnight tease, a rhythm wrapped in smoky ease. Silk and whiskey, lips and lies, dancing close beneath dim skies. One more toast, one more dare, one more glance I shouldn't wear. Silk and whiskey, slow and sly, flirting under trumpet highs. No future here, just now and he, a sultry game in shadow sweet. He spoke in riddles, notes and puns, like jasmine talking to the drums. His laugh was low, his gaze too long. We made a story from a song. I let him think he knew my name, but every wink just fed the flame. We weren't in love, just lost in tune, between the bar and silver moon. Silk and whiskey, lips and lies, waltzing through a world that sighs. He touched my hand, I touched the past, and let the music hold us fast. Silk and whiskey, hush and grin, spinning slow while jazz slips in. No promises, just sparks and play, two strangers caught in cabaret. No need for vows, no need for rules. We toast and swing, we dance like fools. And when the lights start turning cold, we'll laugh at all the tales we told. Silk and whiskey, smile and sting, a fleeting burning golden fling. Tomorrow fades, but this will stay, a midnight made of swing and sway. The sidewalk shines from summer rain. My heels click soft, but not in vain. Still feel your hand, still hear the band, like echoes drawn across the land. The city sleeps, but not my heart. It hums the tune we danced to start. Your laugh still lingers in the air, like swing notes fading everywhere. Slow steps home, but my thoughts run to how your eyes outshone the sun. No map, no plan, just streetlights dome, and all these slow, slow steps back home. My gloves are damp, my coat half closed. The trumpet's warmth has barely dozed. We didn't speak of next or when, just let the night loop back again. You spun me once, then let me sway, like vinyl skips that wanna stay. And though you didn't say goodbye, your rhythm walks where shadows lie. Slow steps home, with moonlit gray, still feel your touch in empty empty space, no promises, just rhythms roam that guides my slow, slow steps back home. By jukebox light and ballroom floor, but till that swing rewinds its tone, I'll walk these slow steps all alone. Slow steps home. The soul still flies where music lifts and silence tries. You're gone, but not from this sweet poem that walks me home so slow. Sipped my wine by candlelight, the jazz band playing low tonight. He caught my eye across the floor, a face I feel I've seen before. My heels were tired, my dreams undone, but something shimmered when he spun. A quiet pool beneath the tune, beneath the spell of velvet moon. Velvet moon, don't let me fall in smoky rooms and echoed calls. If he's a dream, let me stay asleep where hearts are light and secrets keep. Velvet moon, hold back the day, let music wash the past away. One last dance, one last kiss, wrapped in a night like this. He bowed and asked to take my hand. The trumpet sighed, the strings began. We moved as if we knew the song, though I'd been drifting all alone. His breath was warm, his voice was low, like stories jazzmen used to know. He said tonight, forget the rules and let me far from midnight's blues. Velvet moon, don't let me fall in smoky rooms and echoed calls. If he's a lie, I'll take the spin. For once let love feel true again. Velvet moon, hold back the day, let music wash the past away. One last dance, one last kiss, wrapped in a night like this. Maybe he'll be gone by dawn, like every song I've leaned upon. But for this verse, for this refrain, I'll play the fool and love again. Velvet moon, please dim the light and make this moment stretch the night. Don't wake me from this gentle bliss, wrapped in a night like this. against the glass as neon ghosts and taxis pass. The world spins loud beyond this place, but I just sit and hide my face. The stool is warm, the light is low, the piano hums a tune I know. Outside they rush, inside I stay and hope he might come back someday. Window by the bar, my little stage, where I turn longing into page. Each drink I nurse, each breath I steal, disguises what I truly feel. Window by the bar, my point of view, to watch the world without you two. A quiet post, a silent plea, to bring him back or set me free. He used to sit 2 seats from mine. We'd share a joke, we'd sip the time. Now only shadows take that chair, and echoes dance through smoky air. The trumpet plays our favorite song, but I pretend it's just the wrong. The glass is full, my eyes are not, still looking out for what I lost. Window by the bar, my tiny frame, where strangers come but none the same. I smile, I toast, I never roam, but every glance still begs him home. Window by the bar, where night runs deep and even jazz forgets to sleep. 1 drink more, then maybe 3, till time forgets to wait with me. Maybe he forgot my name, or left to chase some bigger flame. But still I watch, and still I stay, for music's all that knows my way. Window by the bar, I'll be right here till notes grow dim and glass turns clear. Let trumpet weep, let drumsticks plead, he won't return.